welcome back to the channel. My name is Deborah, aka the Sunset Girl Creates, and today we're gonna keep working on American Roots by Chuck Pinson. It's a 29 by 22 inches or 74 by 56 centimeters. We'll be working on the flag and this banner. The second banner you can't quite see. I'll move I can move this down so that you can see it when we start it, okay? So I'll just be moving my painting around today because I need to get these sections done and I need the flag done so that that whole section over there is done. I'm going to go ahead and make ABs where you see everything here in white as well as that dot. So that we can get it. And today we'll be working on 5 diamond painting multi-placer tips is our article from Diamond Art Club. And I've got the red and the blue ABs all done on the flags. So we don't have too much to do. I had some errands to run this morning. I had to run to a doctor's appointment and take care of a doctor's appointment. Today I'll be using my tray from My 3D Designs. Yes, I have 3 of them. I have a purple, a blue, and a pink. That does have slots to separate out for 3 colors if needed. Not my favorite way, but this is my favorite tray to use when I'm diamond painting. It has a nice stopper you can buy separately, but if you listen, it snaps, and it also has a lid for it. Each one has a lid in their own color. That allows me that if I'm not using them, I put a cover on them, which I did not do yesterday, and I knocked a whole bunch of red ABs on the floor yesterday. Yeah, it was a bad spill. I just found a bad drill. I need to get it out of here. Did I pick it up? No, I missed it. Where did it go? Okay, let me just get this one out of here, and then we'll get started. I'll put it in my little trash bin, and it's starting to get pretty full there. So we'll have some trash. So far, this is the trash that we've had. Not a whole lot. I mean, I don't have a big container, so that's a pretty good amount, and that'll get us going. So not a whole lot's gone on. Busy morning. It's 10:15, and I'm just getting to this. I only have about a half hour because I'm going to lunch with my husband today, so I need to be able to be done in about a half hour so that we can go to lunch. We haven't been on a lunch date in a couple weeks because I haven't been feeling my best. And so that's about all that I'm doing. I'm going to be putting all ABs in these white sections, as I said. Oh, I forgot to tell you, my pen I'm using is from Diamond Art Club, and the multi-placer that I'm using is from Lexi Lilycraft. It is their 5. It is the first one I used to start learning really how to lay down my diamonds. So that's what I've been doing. I'm now using this 5-placer temporarily till I get back from lunch, and then I'll find my 7-placer again. I've still not gotten up to the 10-placer, but we're going to get started talking about, I don't like that one, doesn't look like it's got any AB cover to it. It's just a white drill. Let's pull that one out because that's not going to make a shiny drill. Okay, so let's replace that one there and then put that one back, and we're good. Okay. I do like to make sure that my AB drills have the AB coating on them in my paintings, just because I don't want non-ABs on my painting, right? That was a non-AB, and it was actually supposed to be white for the house. So I went ahead and just placed it as a plain one. And then, let's see, I got through, I finished Sister Wives. That's current. I have to wait till the new season comes out now. So that's what I'll be doing, waiting for the new season to come out. And I started watching The Secrets of Tutot. I can't ever remember. It's King Tut, right? And there's some interesting things that are coming out of this documentary. It's telling more about it's got some of, because of what kings back in Egypt were buried in, it can really tell you about their lives, right? So that's what they're doing, is they're searching, they're going through it. He had hundreds of things, and they're finding out that not everything in his tomb was actually his, and so they're trying to decipher what might not be his and what might be his, because they think that now there may have been a quick burial, because they think that he may have been in battle, and that by looking at all the artifacts again and looking in a different frame of mind, they found that it seems that he was in battle a lot. And so it looks like he may have died in battle, and they had to preserve his body enough to get it to where you could get back to the royal preservers. And so his body had been mummified twice. Once quickly on the field to get him home, so his body wouldn't blow up or do anything funky. And yeah, that's a twin. It doesn't work for me. It's not, it's got a big plot in the middle of it. So we're just gonna put it, I think that's the first twin I found in this one. So let's put 2 more there. And then, so yeah, it's been kind of interesting. It's been an interesting show. So I'm on episode 2. They're now going through his crowns that he was buried with. And I guess he was buried with many, many weapons, many crowns. He had a chariot in his burial spot. Because his chamber was so stuffed full, they're not sure if it was actually supposed to be his tomb or not. It could have ended up being somebody else's tomb. However, that's what we chose not to do, right? So they looks like he didn't even have a tomb prepared when he was buried, because he was buried early in his life. And he died. We're pretty sure at this point he died in battle. And if that's the case, he was 19 when he died. King Tut was 19 when he died. And so it's really interesting. It's all in the Cairo Museum. They're getting ready to open up a whole brand new museum, a grand Egyptian artifact museum in Cairo. And all the artifacts, over 500 artifacts that were found with Tutankhamun. That's it, Tutankhamun, or King Tut as most people know him. There were over 500 artifacts. There were massive weaponry in there. He was buried with a dagger that laid on just below his heart. And he was buried with it. And come to find out, that dagger, they had found a meteorite back in Egypt and made his dagger out of meteorite, because it was made out of iron, and there was no iron in Egypt around at the time. So there was no way that they could have had iron. But then when they tested it, come to find out it was meteorite, which was copper, iron, and one other element. So there were 3 elements in his iron. I think steel may have been there. I can't remember what the other one was. There was a 3rd one. But that's pretty interesting. I got home from the doctor and I went searching, and this is what I found. I have a bunch of different biography or documentaries on various things that I found on my Disney Plus. They have the National Geographic on Disney Plus, and they have tons. I'm telling you, tons of documentaries on there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I'm really interested. I've got a bunch of documentaries on there, so I'll tell you as we go. But since I have a short timeline here, because I plan to go to lunch with my husband, and if I'm not ready, I'll be in trouble. So now that it's only 20 minutes after 10 already, we're going to lunch at just after 11. So diamond painting, multi-placer tips, October 10th, 2020. So we're going to get started on reading our article. Whether you're new to diamond painting or you've been doing it for years, using a multi-placer tool can take your art to the next level. Diamond painting multi-placers are best used for larger projects with big areas of the same color, but you can experiment on smaller pieces as well. The entire purpose of the multi-placer is to help speed up the process and allow you to attach multiple drills to the canvas at one time. We'll walk you through how to get the most out of diamond painting tool to enhance your new masterpiece. So some tips for using your diamond painting multi-placer: get a grip for your pen. So if you have one of the small pens, most of them come with grips now, so you'll have that. Although the average diamond painting pens come without a grip included, most people will take the time and money to invest in a grip if they are planning to work on projects often. Similar to the kind of soft grip you would put on a pencil, the diamond painting grip allows you greater control over your pen as you try to place small diamonds into the exact positioning necessary. The grip also offers additional comfort while working on your project. When using the multi-placer tool, you'll want even more control and comfort, as it is a bit more difficult to place 3, 6, or even 9 drills down at one time. Diamond Art Club even offers drill pins that are designed with a gel grip to cover the entirety of the placer. So no matter how you hold your pen, your hand will stay comfortable. And so these are one of those pens from Diamond Art Club. And I'm telling you, all the pens I have for Diamond Art Club, I can grab and I can control my pen very well. So invest in different sized multi-placers. And I have a whole bag of multi-placers, right? Because I invested in them. So I have all these multi-placers, right? So I have a wide variety of multi-placers that I can use, right? So that's the whole bag. I mean, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I think that one is 12. Might be 10. Let's see, does it say? That one doesn't say. I think it might be a 10, actually. So yeah, I have plenty of multi-placers. So, and that's the thing, you want multi-size placers, right? Because you may need smaller ones for smaller paintings, but you need larger ones for larger paintings, right? The standard tool that comes with every diamond painting kit is a single drill pen, allowing you to place individual drills at one time. Additionally, the standard pen also comes with a 4 multi-placer adapter, so you can try using both types of placers with your pen. As previously mentioned, the multi-placer is a diamond painting tool that can place more than one drill down at the same time. However, there are several options when it comes to this accessory. You can choose from a 3-placer, 6-placer, or 9-placer attachment, each able to place their respective number of drills down at once. Our premium drill pens come with 4-placer, and a 7-placer adapter, so you can make the most of your diamond painting experience. And yeah, I have, this is just a small amount. I have all the Diamond Art Clubs. I don't have any of their small 4s in here. Maybe I do. I have a few. So, we recommend investing in all 3 sizes to give yourself as many options as possible when using different size placers to work on a project. The 9-placer will allow you to cover a very large area more quickly, while the 3-placer will still help speed up the process, but also can be used in small areas on the canvas. So if I'm using say I'm using a 5-placer, right? And I've given you some tips on the 5-placer or on the 7-placer. The 5-placer is the same. It's slightly rounded, and when you lay a diamond, it rounds itself out, right? Oh, that was the wrong one I was going to show you. So I've got the full diamonds, all 5 diamonds on. You place it down and you roll it. You place it down and you roll it. Look, but it's really about the placement, right? It's really about where you place that first diamond, right? And then it's going to roll to wherever you tell it to. So if you place that first diamond right, you're more likely to place those ones right too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try one more. And I do have the 5-placer on right now. This is a 5-placer from Lexi Lillycraft, so it is not a typical multi-placer. You have to go out and buy these separately. I had 5s. I have a 7, and I had some 10s. And yeah, I'm down to very few of them now. I think I have 2 of these, and I have 1 10 and a couple 7s or 8s. We recommend giving yourself options. The 9-placer, okay. Use multi-placers on a large clear area. Multi-placers must only be used on specific areas of canvas where a large grouping of the same color is required. Look for the spots where the same code is visible and begin using the multi-placer tool to fill the big blocks of color without having to place each drill individually. Trying to make use of multi-placers on areas with multiple colors will likely result in a mistake. But here's the thing. I use my multi-placer on every canvas. And a lot of times, if there's more than 1 diamond, I'm using a multi-placer, whether it be 2, 5, or 10, right? I'm still going to use my multi-placer. It's a large batch of color, but it's not like super huge where if I didn't have a 10-placer, I'd be lost, right? Because it's so big. So like what they're talking about big areas, they're talking about big areas in, say, your background. Say you have a background, say you have a single animal on a small one and you have a big black background or a big white background. That's really what they're talking about on large clear areas. It's really up to you how and when you multi-place, right? Because if you're using a 4 or 5, you can really multi-place in a lot of places, right? And even if you're using a 7 or a 9, I still use that in multi-place, right? It's about counting. If you can count how many squares you have, and you can count, that's why you see me count a lot, right? So if I'm like doing a line like this, I'm going to go 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I know that this will place 5 and 4 on that side, right? And I know those are all 2s. But then if I'm here and I'm doing these 2s in between these, I'm not going to make a mistake. But if I'm multi-placing here, am I going to make a mistake? I think they're talking about accidentally let going on those C's. But if you're careful and you're paying attention, I've made a few mistakes here and there, and it wasn't because of the multi-placer. It was because I got my symbols mixed up, okay? I thought it was one symbol and I was working with a different symbol. I've had to go back and pull them out and fix them. But that's about it. So, trays make picking up beads easier. Yes, absolutely. This one I totally agree with. Using a tray makes diamond painting easier no matter what type of pin you're using, but it's particularly advantageous when multi-placers are involved. The tray is able to keep drills lined up with the correct side facing upwards to make it much easier to pick up and move the drills from the tray to the canvas. Otherwise, you might find yourself individually separating each drill, a time-consuming and tedious endeavor. Excuse me. Let me grab a drink. Okay. So with this diamond painting tool, the tray is even more vital because it can line up your drills of the same color so that it is easier to pick up several all at once. Try to line them up with the pin tip as best you can, but it's okay if one hangs off the side a bit. Don't use too much pressure or the drills will become stuck in the wax. Use just enough pressure to pick up the beads and place them where they belong. So all they're saying is to line up your drills. So as you can see in mine, I still have some lines. I can reshake and I'll show you what I do with the original. So let me do a little thump, 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 thump. Okay, there's still a few. But see how they line up? The reason I like these trays is because these wells, these lines in the wells are higher and my sides are higher. And I have a lid. Those are the three main things that I look at when I'm trying to decide what I'm going to be working with. Which pen am I going to use? This one has got, this is an interesting drill. The AB is on the bottom. Wrong side. There we go. Out goes that one. So, you know, it's all about how do you set yourself up to be able to multi-place. And like I've said before, multi-placing doesn't just come right away. It takes time. It does. It makes you sit there and practice. And I used to try to do it, and I'd get them all wiggly wobbly, and they wouldn't look right, and then I'd get upset with myself, and it was just craziness, right? Pure, undefined craziness. I see this one is up, not sitting flat. Okay, so with the diamond painting tool, the tray is even more okay, we did that. Don't forget about the single placer. Although the multi-placer for diamond paintings is definitely important, it is not the only tool you'll need. The single placer is essential for areas with less blocks of color and helps straighten out beads after the multi-placer has added them to the canvas. This tool isn't always going to place each drill precisely, so it's important to go back and press each down into the canvas with a single head drill to get each perfectly lined and attached. So what they're saying is after you've laid your drills, you need to go back and press down each one of your drills. That's it. I don't necessarily press down each of my drills because I know that how I'm putting them down, they're sticking to the canvas. But if you're new, you really need to learn that skill and to get that feeling of what it feels like. Because if you don't have that right feeling, then you might need to go and do multiple push downs on them. It really just depends on how. I'm a hard presser when I press it onto the canvas naturally. So because I press hard, it already sets me up to not have to really go back. I do go back and adjust if I see a necessity. But most of the time, I'm pretty darn good at getting the diamonds laid down. So you just have to practice. It really, truly is practice. And the more diamond painting you do, the more practice you get at it, right? And it's the same thing with diamond painting pens. The multi-placers, the more practice, the better you get. Okay, and so, you know, there's lots of things that come along with all of the different things that go on. So just make sure you're keeping an eye and checking when you place diamonds, right? I do a lot of rolling my hand over. You'll see me. Some people don't like to touch their diamonds. I personally, when I multi-place, I like to run my hand across it for things like that, because I find ones that might not have laid down very well, right? I check them as I go, but you always miss something, right? I know I'm going to roll when I'm done. I know that it's going to look gorgeous when I'm done either way, right? So I don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, so invest in other diamond painting accessories. To make your crafting experience better than ever, there are plenty of other great accessories and diamond painting tools you can use, including organization boxes, alternative wax options, and a DIY art portfolio to keep all your work safe while it's in progress. Browse iDiamond Art Club designs for your next project, and use your multi-placer tool for a more efficient, expertly done project. That was a really quick diamond painting article, so we should be doing pretty good on our time. And tomorrow is five best gifts for crafters, and that will be from October 17th, 2020. We are towards the end of October, so we are almost through the articles from 2020 during all of the COVID. COVID was going on. Hold on a second. Sorry, my throat was really dry and I couldn't talk. So, I want to thank everybody for subscribing, and a very welcome to all of our subscribers. I know we're still building the channel, and I know we only have 10 subscribers, but you know, it takes people going out there and sharing with their friends these videos. If you know a friend that needs diamond painting tips, find one of my videos and share it with them. Get them involved. Get them back to my channel, you know. When I have the first 100, I'll do a giveaway. The first 100 subscribers, I'll give a giveaway to all of my subscribers. I will have you make a comment on a video, and then I'll do a random number generator, and it will be for a diamond painting. Not sure which one yet. I haven't decided, but I will be sending out a diamond painting once we have 100 subscribers. So, with that said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not, give it a thumbs down, but please let us know in the comments below why. If you're watching this video, please give us a comment. Let us know how good we are. Tell us how good we are. If we're doing good, if we need any changes, if you'd like to see something different, please let me know. I'm happy to take ideas and run with them, okay? I really want this channel to be a success, and I want people happy, and I want people to come return to the channel as if it's important for them, right? So if it's important, then for you to become a subscriber, it would be great if you hit that subscribe button. And if you need any notifications as to when I upload a video, just hit that little bell notification, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. With that said, I want to thank everybody for coming. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave it down in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. If you have questions about any of the articles that we've gone over, I'm happy to answer any questions. Please let me know what you're thinking, what you need. and we can take it from there. So everybody have a great, fantastic day, and bye-bye.